Hi, in this video, we're going to learn about some comparison string methods we can use in our if statements. In addition to comparison operators, we have a few string methods that we can use to explore different qualities of strings and make comparisons for if statements. The first comparison string method we'll learn about is the isAlpha string method. This method will evaluate to true if all the characters in a string are letters. This means they are A through Z in either upper or lowercase letters. If there is a number, a symbol, or even a space included in the string, it will evaluate to false. Let's look at this first example, R2D2 dot isAlpha. Remember that to use a method, we use dot notation. So we either write the string we want to check or a variable name that holds the string, and then write a period, the string method name, and end with a set of parentheses. So will this evaluate to true or false? This will be true because each character included is a letter A through Z. Let's look at another. What if we write R2D2 using numbers? Well, this will be false because there are characters included that are not letters. Let's look at another string method. The isdigit or isnumeric string methods work the exact same way. They evaluate to true if all of the characters in a string are numbers from 0 through 9. A really popular song way back was 8675309. Would this comparison evaluate to true? Yup, all of the characters are numerical. What about this hex code? This would evaluate to false because there are non-numeric characters included, such as the pound sign and the letters in the code. The next comparison string method we'll look at is called isUpper. As you would assume, this string method evaluates to true if all of the characters are uppercase. Would this evaluate to true or false? This would evaluate to true since all of the letters in the word hello use uppercase letters. You may be wondering about the exclamation mark though. Surely we can't tell if an exclamation point is uppercase or lowercase, so how does this method deal with that? Well, this method simply ignores all characters that are not letters in the string, so any numbers, spaces, or symbols will just be skipped over. With that in mind, would this example evaluate to true or false? The space and question mark would be skipped, but since there are lowercase letters included, this would evaluate to false. In the same way, the isUpper method checks for all uppercase letters, the isLower method checks that all letters in a string are lowercase, ignoring numbers, spaces, and symbols as the isUpper method does. Would this evaluate to true or false? This would be true because all of the letters in the string are lowercase. This one is kind of tricky, but what about this example? This would be false because if there are no letters included at all, they can't be upper or lowercase. Any string that does not include any letters would evaluate to false with the isLower or the isUpper method. The final methods we're going to look at will actually require something to be included inside the parentheses. The starts with method evaluates if the given string begins with the string value given in parentheses. Let's look at an example. The string we want to check is here with an exclamation point. Inside the parentheses, we've given a capital H. We want to see if the string here starts with a capital H. Does it? Yes, this will evaluate to true because H is the beginning of the string we're checking. What do you think will happen if we check if the same string starts with a lowercase h? This will evaluate to false because remember, upper and lowercase letters are treated as completely different values for comparison purposes. The endswith method works the same way, but checks the end of a string. If we run this comparison, what will it evaluate to? Note that now, instead of just checking one character, we are checking a string of 3 characters. Will this still work? Yes, this will evaluate to true. We can check as many characters in the string as we'd like using these methods. Side note, we can even check the entire string. If we used the entire string as the string to check, the comparison would evaluate to true for both the starts with and ends with methods. What about this comparison? This would evaluate to false because the addition of the space character at the end of the string to check makes it a completely different string. In this lesson, we learned about a few string methods that could be used in our conditions. Use these conditions to solve a Tracy challenge of your own.